out to Money Brown, man. Smith Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV, and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the middleweight WBC 2-division world champion, Jermall, the Hitman Charlo, and the current WBO welterweight 2-division world champion, Demetrius Boo Andrade, and a 4-division world champion himself, you know, the current unified champion at 168 pounds, Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? Alvarez. I think they like that shit. Look, check this out, y'all. Maul has came out and said Demetrius Andrade will be his next fight. He want that smoke. He want to see what Demetrius all about. You know what I'm saying? We all know this fight has been in the making for a while now with either other Charlos. They've been having biggity beef. You know, Andrade pulled up on Maul after his fight against J-Rock and told that boy, could we get it in? You know what I'm saying? Could we get it in? And Maul said, I'm not the matchmaker, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the matchmakers. I think that's what he said. You know? And, you know, they took the mic from Andrade. But Maul, you know, he's looking to face Montiel coming up. You know, ain't the biggest fight everybody looking for. You know what I'm saying? But he said he's willing to face Demetrius Andrade next after this fight that's coming up. So if he taking on Demetrius Andrade next, I ain't got shit to say about the fight that he got coming up. Nothing. You feel me? Because if Canelo can do it with fucking Avni Yildirim, then, you know, Maul can do it with Montiel. You feel me? Montiel, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. But, you know, he said he wanted Demetrius Andrade next. He said he looking for the fight. Hit up Eddie. Let's make it happen. You feel me? And I believe the kid. You feel me? And, you know, Andrade just came off a fight against Liam Williams, one of his best performance, you know, but nonetheless, it was a successful performance. He retained his WBO scrap, and he put his F in position to fight Jermall Charlo. He put his F in position to fight Triple G or Jaime McGill. You feel me? So a lot of people like, oh, man, that wasn't Boo best performance. He didn't look that good. You know, he didn't do this. He didn't do that. Oh, he looked a little shaky. It won a world class this. It won a world class that. But when you look at it, he did the number one thing that you need to do, and that's come out with the victory. Liam Williams was a tough cookie. He was a tough cookie. You feel me? And with Demetrius Andrade going on a 14-month layoff, the ring rush was real. You know what I mean? He came out trying to knock his head off. You know, he dropped him in a second, if I'm not mistaken. But after that, Liam Williams showed heart, grit, and he took it to Andrade. You know, Andrade boxed his head off and did what he had to do to be victorious in that ring so he can live the fight again and put himself in a big fight to show people, was that a fluke or is he is what he is? You know what I'm saying? Now, Mel wanted to fight him, right? And then the next opponent he wants is Canelo Alvarez. I say Canelo Alvarez. You dig? So he want to go up to 168 and say, Canelo, let's get it on. And we all know that's the fight that need to happen. A lot of people be pissed off. Oh, man, y'all want to see Canelo fight Jermall Charlo. Why do y'all want to see Coach Canelo fight Jermall Charlo? Because it's a big fucking fight. It's a great fucking fight. Assuming Jermall Charlo get past fucking Demetrius Andrade, it's a great fucking fight, bro. You feel me? Great fucking fight. There are a lot of people leaning towards Canelo winning. You got a lot of people saying Jermall Charlo go win. That's a great fucking fight for boxing. You can't take nothing away from it, dog. You feel me? Yes, he's going to fight Caleb Plant and Billy Joe, but it ain't the same magnitude of a Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is doing this thing at 160. Everybody like the twins. You know, his name is big, is buzzing. And this guy right here, Canelo Alvarez, you know, he already got a big buzzing name. You feel me? Arguably the hottest fighter in boxing. You understand what I'm saying? So when you put Jermall Charlo in a ring with him, bro, it's only make for a spectacular super fight. You know what I'm saying? A super fight. And they will sell out wherever they go. More than likely, they go to Texas. Jermall from Houston. Canelo got the Mexican fan base. Oh, my God. Can y'all understand how many tickets they gonna sell? They will outdo Billy Joe Saunders. Easily outdo Billy Joe, bro. You feel me? That's the biggest fight, arguably one of the biggest fights you can make in Texas, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of firepower. That's a hell of a fight. It's going to be fireworks. You got the undefeated Jermall Charlo going up against the Canelo Alvarez, who only lost once. They supposed to fought at 160 pounds. Now they making it do what it do at 168. And Canelo might be undisputed. Oh, man, think about that. Jermall Charlo, Canelo Alvarez for undisputed at 168 pounds. While Canelo been a first fighter, not just the first fighter, the first Mexican fighter, to be undisputed at 168. It was never a champion. There was 168 undisputed world champion, not even a great Andrade who reigned at 168 almost his entire career before he made the move to 175 to defeat Sergey Kovalev. You understand what I'm saying? Canelo was making history. History, you dig? And if he go fight Jermall Charlo and beat Jermall Charlo after becoming undisputed, there's nothing nobody can say about Canelo Alvarez. Nothing, bro. That's a statement made. You understand me? A statement made, bro. And you gotta keep it real. That's big dog shit. That is big dog shit. Everybody gotta respect it. No matter what they say, whether they like Canelo, don't like Canelo, or none of that. Because Maul is one of them fights that people want to see him fight that they feel like they can beat Canelo. They feel like that's a 50-50 fight. They feel like the Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo Alvarez is a 50-50 fight. And they feel like those are the toughest tests for Canelo Alvarez. So if Canelo go in there and beat that man, just think of all the credit he's going to get. You feel me? Now back to Maul and Demetrius Andrade. Now this is one hell of a fight at 160 pounds that should have took place at 154. But Demetrius Andrade was in place to fight Jermall Charlo when he was the IBF champion, but he pulled out because he said the money wasn't too good and he was rocking out with Rock Nation. They said he was going to give him a better deal to fight someone else, and it didn't turn out that way. So Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, bro, this is the fight because Maul is the big brother and I always felt like Maul and Andrade was the fight for me, not Mel and Demetrius Andrade. You feel me? I feel like Maul has the power. He was the pressure fighter. Demetrius Andrade is the boxer, the slicker fighter. And when I looked at Jermall, he was a boxer and Andrade was a boxer. And I just didn't like the matchup. Not saying I wouldn't want to see the fight, I would have been entertained, but it's more good to see the Matador versus the Bull. You feel me? Now Jermall is a bull now since he's been with Derrick James, and that matchup is very, very intriguing. But Jermall is at 154 and Maul and Andrade is at 160. Now, I do got Jermall Charlo as a #1 fighter at 160. I got Demetrius Andrade as a #2 fighter at 160. So the ring title should be on the line here, and I feel like both of these boys will give us a great fucking fight that would be outstanding. I think Maul and Andrade give us a fight that would be outstanding. I don't look at Demetrius Andrade's last performance and fault him or just down him like that, like he's nothing, because a lot of people see that shit and be trying to, oh, he ain't did this, he ain't did that. No, I look at that fight and I still say he is at the top. He's elite. He found a way to win. A 14-month layoff. Now he picking himself back up to dust off the rust. You know what I'm saying? And now if he getting on with Jermall Charlo, it's going to make him shoot up to another level. When you fight top competition, you're gonna rise to the competition. You feel me? That's what I feel like with Andre. I think he rides up to the competition. And I think him and Maul give us a great fucking fight that we're going to enjoy, bro. I got Maul winning, but I still look at this fight as a great fucking fight that we're going to enjoy. And I want to see it. I want to see it because then we can see who's the best at 160, right? And we can get a unified champ. And the winner paved the way to something special. They paved the way to something special. And that's how you build your own lane. That's how you build your legacy. And you make Canelo look at you. You know what I mean? Because the fans are going to look at you. The boxing world is going to look at you. And you just defeated a top dog in your division, dog. And you got the lineal title. You're unified champion. When you're a unified champion, bro, it's a different feeling than just being a champ. That's a whole different feeling. And the fight fans look at you different. They look at you different. You feel me? They're like, okay, that boy holding 2 scraps at that division. That boy top dog. And if you get 3 scraps, you're really top dog. You understand what I'm saying? So you put the work in and make your own name and make your own legacy, and then these boys ain't got no choice but to see you. They ain't got no choice but to see you. You feel me? Andrade is a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. Charlo is a hell of a fighter. You want to beat these kind of fighters, while y'all in y'all prime, to put that shit on your resume, to build your legacy either way. Whether Charlo defeat Andrade or Andrade defeat Charlo, they can do it again. You know what I'm saying? But you building your legacy and you making yourself, a Hall of Fame. You're making yourself a Hall of Famer. And that's what you want in this boxing game. That's the legacy you want to leave behind, bro. To say you want the greats to ever lace them up and do your thing. Instead of just being, just a champion. You feel me? And you make history being a champion. But every champion ain't remembered. You know what I'm saying? Every champion ain't remembered. You got to go down the history books to figure it out. And maybe the people that like you, the fans. But you want to be remembered where everybody remembers you. You know what I'm saying? And you do that by fighting the best in the division. You do that by fighting the number 2 when you're the number 1, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5. You feel me? You put your name on a map like that. And that way, nobody can deny you. You make yourself a draw. You build your own name. You feel me? You got your own lane. You know? And then they have to switch over to your lane or y'all lane connect, bro. And that's how you get the fight with Canelo. That's how you make the fans open their eyes and say that's the person you need to fight. So when one of y'all go up to 168, y'all did something already at 160 that was special that put y'all in position at 168, bro. Because once y'all go up to 168, if Canelo beat Caleb Plant and he beat fucking Billy Joe, it's nobody for him to fight but either one of y'all or David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? But y'all still put yourself in position. Canelo ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere. If you fight David Benavidez and one of y'all get a fight at that bitch, and then y'all come back and fight him next. Assuming he's want to fight y'all after that before he get a tune-up or something. You feel me? But y'all got to make y'all own legacy, bro. This would be one hell of a fight. This the fight that we need. Jermall Charlo said, bring it on, Demetrius Andrade. Let's get it on. After this fight, Demetrius Andrade is free. Just, took on Lynn Williams, who I think it was his mandatory. Now Charlo finna take this guy out, and then they can meet up, bro. They can meet up. And like I said, Jermall Charlo say he want Canelo next. Canelo said he got to face Charlo down the line. He feel like that's a fight that he got to face. Like I said, this one step closer to that, dog. This is one step closer to that. So Charlo, get your ass in there with Andrade. Andrade, get your ass in there with Charlo. And y'all give us the fight we want to see at 160 pounds. There's no other fight I want to see at 160 but these two. These the only two dudes I want to see at 160. Number 1 and number 2. And this going to be one hell of a fight. And Demetrius Andrade will show up. And he will give a better performance than what he did in the Lynn Williams fight. But I think Charlo will take it. I think he will take it. You feel me? The better the competition, the better Demetrius Andrade will rise. And that just make for a great fucking fight. A great fight. So we'll just see how these boys play this out. See if Charlo can move up to 168 if he defeat Andrade, or if Andrade go up and they try to chase Canelo. Everybody want Canelo for the bag, but you got to put yourself in position, which I think y'all already deserve the fight, but y'all know how the game go and how fans talk. So do what y'all got to do, man, to get that fight, and do what y'all got to do to make y'all fight and make history for us. Until then, it's your boy Money. This is the NSBC moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App, TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video, and y'all know how I get down, man. Big dog status.